Aston in the province of Brabant, you'll find the National Carillon Museum, known for its wonderful collection of bells from all over the world. Besides being able to enjoy the carillons played there on a regular basis, you can also visit a replica of a bell foundry. And yet, there is still a working bell foundry in the same village. Royal Eijsbouts has been building and restoring bells, clocks and carillons for over 130 years. A traditional family firm, employing skilled craftsmen whose work is precision in itself, the same precision that you'll find in a clock.
No matter what the future brings as time goes by.
Royal Eijsbouts manufactures very modern clocks and restores extremely old clocks like this one from the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. Minute control throughout the process is the watchword here. Even the gold leaf on the clock hands is from their own workshop. However, there is nothing to beat bell casting, an ancient craft practiced by the Chinese as far back as 3,000 years ago. Naturally, nowadays a bell's timbre is carefully determined beforehand on computer. However, the lion's share of the work is still and always will be carried out by hand, where experience, precision and patience play an important role. First of all, aluminium stencils are made of the inner and outer profile of the bell. Then the inner mold, the bell's core, is made, and on top of that the outer mold, also known as the false bell, because it's an exact replica of the bell that's to be cast. The false bell consists of firm sand and a layer of wax, on which inscriptions and ornamentation will be applied later.
It's still the same old story. I fight for love and glory. A case of
Various heat-resistant coatings are then applied on top of it. The entire form is then enclosed in a molding which is filled with sand. After a few days, the false bell is removed. Both the inner and outer molds are then thoroughly cleaned. Once the wax has also been completely removed, the outer mold is once again placed over the core, creating a hollow space into which the liquid bronze can be cast. The oven is now heated up to the correct temperature, usually around 1100 degrees Celsius. It's not only the composition of the bell, usually 80% copper and 20% tin, that determines the sound of the bell. The way it is cast is equally important. The casting of the bell and its parts is not only quite spectacular to watch, but also the most important moment, because the bell will now take on its final shape. At one time, casting was accompanied by all sorts of rituals that were supposed to bring good luck, such as someone throwing a coin into the molten bronze. Sometimes two ovens were fired up at the same time to be able to cast the clappers, hammers and smaller bells simultaneously. Once the bell has cooled down, it is removed from the mold and cleaned. The final phase in the process is tuning, and here too the computer has become a very handy tool. Where necessary, the bell's inner wall is shaved down to acquire the required tone. However sophisticated computer technology might be, it can never replace the role of the human ear. It will always be the critical ear of the bell tuner that will have the last word in the tuning process. With a resounding blow, the bell tuner determines the correct place for the clapper. The bells are now ready to carry out the work that they were cast for, either announcing the time or adding that special sound with their peals to a special occasion. Royal Eijsbouts in Aston manufactures and restores bells, carillons, clocks, and many other types of timepieces for clients all over the world. Its skills contributing to the worldwide reputation of Dutch craftsmanship, a reputation that's as solid as a bell.